We head into the latter part of fall, and we're about a month away from the start of winter. That means the potential for snow like we're going to face tonight and early tomorrow morning. Let's go live now to Color 10's Joshua Pineda, who has some safety tips for drivers for this winter weather. Josh, people probably already scraping some of that frost off of their windshields this weekend. What should people do to prepare once we do get some of that heavier winter weather this year?
Well, Jesse, according to the Springfield Police Department, they recommend that you check your cars ahead of the winter weather conditions. I know right now, tomorrow, we're going to get a little bit of snow and sleet, but as we head into the later months, we'll definitely get some more snow and ice in the future. But for right now, as I was driving my way to work, I actually had a notification that I had low tire pressures in my tires, and that's because when it gets cold outside like this, the air will condense in the tire, leaving it kind of flat. So you definitely want to make sure all your tires are aired up and ready to go, and definitely check the tread on your tires. Bald tires, slick spots on the road are not a great mix, so you definitely want to make sure that all your tires have tread on them and are ready to go when you head out onto the road, especially when it's kind of dark like this. You may not be able to see some of the slick spots on the road. But when you come over here and you check underneath the car hood, definitely check your car battery, make sure it's all juiced up and ready to go before you start your car in the morning. Sometimes give yourself a little bit of extra time before you head to work, before you take the kids to school. Definitely turn the car on and make sure everything's all ready to go. And then also another thing you should be checking out for are spark plugs. Make sure they'll be located on the side of your engine. Sometimes depending on what kind of car model you have, sometimes they'll be on the top too. Definitely make sure that your spark plugs are good and ready to go ahead of the later months. I know tomorrow we're going to get our first snow, sleet, but as we head into the later months, it's definitely a good time to check your car now and make sure everything's all good and ready to go. Now, coming up later in the show, I'll give you some safety tips for drivers before they head on into the road tomorrow. Later today. Yeah, tomorrow. Reporting in Springfield, Joshua Pineda, Ozarks First.
All right, Josh, thanks. It is certainly cold out there this morning. You're going to want to bundle up as you head out this morning.
Yeah, that's right, Jesse. And according to MoDOT, they suggest that drivers give themselves a little bit of extra time before they head out into the roads, onto those possible winter weather condition roads. And luckily here in Springfield and surrounding cities, we won't see a crazy amount of snow or sleet, but some areas could have some slick spots, which means drivers should kind of slow down just a little bit and adjust to the weather conditions, keeping your windshields and lights clear so you can see what is ahead and behind you. And other cars could be facing problems in the snow, so drivers should allow more space in front of them, at least 3 times more space than usual, according to the Springfield Police. That way, when you have to brake, you can do so gently and give yourself that extra time and space to do so. MoDOT and Springfield Police recommend drivers be extra cautious when driving on bridges and overpasses. Now, be sure to check out our Color 10 weather app so we can provide you with updates on the possible winter weather. Reporting in Springfield, Joshua Pineda, Ozarks First.